crowning champion. Welcome back once again. It's Relevant Rasslin and WrestleFadeia coming to you live, East Coast, Midwest. Everybody here, everybody representing. We got a brand new game format for you that we're really excited to bring to you. What's up, everybody? Yeah, let's get a shot of everybody. Yep, everybody's gotten. Jeremy's with his friend Mark. Everybody looking good. Good to see you guys. And there's
Mark and Kayfabe.
Perfect timing. Coming to you from Chicago, Illinois. I'm your host at Dan Cassaz. I'll be the moderator for tonight's game. I wish I could I'll be the one handing out the points. Before we jump into the game format, let's say what up to everybody. And we lead, of course, with the champ that runs the camp, or at least Fleetwood Drive. Mr. Joe Fortune, how you doing, buddy?
Guys, what's going on? Faded fam, buzzworthy people. Yeah, haters alike. That's right, Joe Fortune at WrestleFadeia. Come get faded with the champ.
The Relevant Wrestling Job Squad would not be complete without Donkey Tonk Badonkadong.
Black Machismo.
Who the fuck is that?
You, boy.
And with his best friend, Mean Mark Calloway. Coming up to Edison, Curryman, Germany Ambrose. And last but not least, he hasn't shaved since Halloween. Rocking the gamer headset.
So true.
The world's only Arizona Cardinals fan. What's up, Chris?
What's going on?
So, everybody, super excited to bring you this brand new game format with our hot takes, our half-baked ideas that are totally full of shit, but who will walk away as the new champion of our Relevant Wrestling Roundtable game. According to Joe, it's got to be a brand new belt. His belt is only defended under his circumstances with his referee and his ring announcer. A brand new game format. Yeah, totally out.
Joe Fortune got the money.
Gameplay is pretty simple. It's a round-robin, round-table type game. Very similar to Around the Horn. It's a game of strong opinions and well-reasoned arguments. So I'll be the one giving the points to everybody for bringing their best. The first two rounds are toss-up, sort of open forum style. And after the second round, the person with the least amount of points will be faded off the game. And with an extra stipulation of whoever is the first eliminated is disqualified from next week's games. We can get some new ugly faces in there, get some new talent, and get some heat built up for that person who took the L in the first game.
And also holla at us if you want to get on.
Yeah, that's right. Hit us up at WrestleFadeia, Facebook page, the Twitter, the email, wherever. We need contestants. We need challengers. We need more Faded fam members.
Same number, same hood. So hit us up.
Last night took an L, but tonight we bounced.
After round 3, we will eliminate yet another competitor and we'll down to the final 2, who will show down in a pipe bomb challenge. And the first 2 that are eliminated will vote on who had the best pipe bomb and who is tonight's winner for the meaningless replica belt and some cheap bragging rights. Sound good, guys? We ready to go? Got your little notes. Joe, what time is it?
10:32.
No, not what time.
Oh, it's
plus 5 points. It's Vader.
Beautiful. Well, for Vader himself, let's get started. Toss-up rounds. These will be easy questions. You can kind of fill in the blank on these ones. Let us know what you think. We'll go in the following order. I'll bring up the little scoreboard so you can follow along. We'll go in the following order, starting with, of course, the face who runs the place. Mr. Joey G, toss-up.
All right,
Elimination Chamber is this Sunday, and it's been rumored that Bray Wyatt will emerge from the main event, the Elimination Chamber that you can see behind me from 2011. Bray Wyatt is rumored to be the new WWE champion after Sunday. Very likely setting up a match with his current Wyatt family brother, Randy Orton, at WrestleMania. So toss-up, if Bray wins, Is there actually a chance he has the belt past WrestleMania, or is he truly just a transitional champion?
Look, I hate to say it, but this is probably the only opportunity that Wyatt's going to get some gold for a long time, and we've been waiting for a long time for Wyatt to get some gold. I mean, I hate to say that also that he is probably going to be a transitional champion. Seems more likely that Orton will make the face turn. It's kind of weird for two heels to wrestle each other at WrestleMania, so somebody's going to have to make a heel turn. Usually makes more sense for the challenger going into Mania to win and come out as champion. Yeah, heel should probably lose at Mania.
We're
So
agreeing on that. Well, that's a 2-pointer, Joe. Big 2 points. Jeremy, Bray just a transitional champ?
Well, I think that he will be a transitional champ. Do I think that he should be? No. I think that maybe WWE thinks we want to see something different for once, which we obviously do, and maybe they let him. Maybe they have Randy Orton fucking laid down for him at WrestleMania, which would be very interesting. And you know, after what's going to happen after WrestleMania if Randy Orton wins? Obviously, they're going to have Cena get a rematch. Do we want to see Cena and Orton for the 1,000,000th time for the WWE title?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
That's for free on SmackDown.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
Who's next? Is that Mike? Mike's up.
Dude, I think he's gonna actually he'll win the belt at Chamber. I see him and Randy. I think Luke Harper's gonna be like involved in this shit somehow, some way. I think either Luke Harper's gonna come back and realign with Bray. So I think he holds on to it for a little bit, not too long, but a little bit.
So past WrestleMania, huh? Yeah. Who's to say that like they have to break up even just because they're fighting?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Chris.
Yeah,
Bray Wyatt going to keep the belt past WrestleMania, or are we expecting him to just drop it to Randy quick, fast?
I think he's going to keep it past WrestleMania. I mean, like, Orton doesn't need the title at this stage of his career. He should be putting over Wyatt. Wyatt has some key match, like some big marquee matches in his career. He always fell short. I think this time we proved that he could actually hold the main event. He fought Taker once. He fought John Cena. He could hold his own. I think he's ready to hold it for at least a SummerSlam.
True story. Yeah, actually, so Joe's the only one who thinks it'll be a transitional champ, which is kind of what we're all expecting. But yeah, maybe they actually spin it in a different way, and you're kind of not to knock it, but it looks like it's destined to be like an early WrestleMania match with all that else is going on at the top of the card with Brock, with all these other things we got to fourth in. So that might be an early match, which might be more reason that it doesn't necessarily have all this gravity behind it, and Bray can just kind of win and keep things moving. Round 2, toss-up round 2. In the theme of Elimination Chamber, going on behind me. Who just jumped in? Randy Orton. Oh my God, Randy Orton's here.
Wow. What a quick.
What's your favorite Elimination Chamber memory, Mr. Fortune?
I'm not sure if it was the first Elimination Chamber, but it's got to be the one where Taker won. So it probably was the first one because nobody knew what the hell was really going on. I believe it was New Year's Revolution. Taker won, and as he was sitting up, Edge's music hit. Edge came down with Lita, cashed in the Money in the Bank.
Nice.
Went for all his glory. Edge, you know, the radar superstar, speared Taker's ass down, pinned him, and
see that
year as a champ.
That started as a 1-point answer, but then anytime you throw in Money in the Bank, that gets you an extra point. It must be Jeremy's favorite moment too. Undertaker's right there with him. Favorite memory, Jeremy?
I'm gonna take a little controversial.
Of course you are.
Controversial stance right here and say that I don't have a favorite Elimination Chamber memory. I think it's a fucking stupid gimmick pay-per-view, and I think it sucks.
All right, obviously we got the 0 points for no selling the question, but that's all right. Hey, that's the path you walk. You walk alone. Tansy, what do you got?
Actually, dude, I got a couple. Kingston when he leaped to the cage and then fucking tornado DDT doll. when Cena was going to FU somebody, and then he got code breakered. Oh, he's gonna FU Edge. He got code breaker by Jericho. Then he got 619 by Rey Mysterio. Then he got fucking speared by Edge and he got eliminated. And then the last one is when Edge got eliminated in the beginning of the match and then beat the shit out of Kofi and took his spot and then won the match.
Oh, yes, another Edge opportunity.
When Edge was just doing whatever he wanted in those
You
days.
literally just said my answer.
Danzy, you earned yourself 3 points there. Sorry, Chris. You got to expect that. You got
Fuck you, Chris.
Yeah.
Chris can still sell the same point. He's just a
No French. Fuck you guys.
Chris, sell
Chris,
your
that's still your favorite?
I'm sorry?
Is that still your favorite?
I mean, like, it was nuts. And do you know what pay-per-view it was? Because I do.
See?
No Way Out 2009.
Oh, that's an extra 2 points for Chris for the perfect drop.
But is that true? Is that true?
It's damn true. It's damn true. Just
Give him
saying.
another point for that one.
Yeah,
But-
well, I can give no more than 3, but Chris already had the 3 points.
I don't think it's
Yeah.
fair that I get 0 points for striving to be different in a room full of WWE ass kissers.
No,
Yeah, fuck you.
you didn't get 0 points. You got minus
Like he
2
lost
points.
his title and then he re-won the title. That's when the plans were first split too.
Sorry, Jeremy. Sorry, I'm not sorry.
You're the Woody Page of this show, dog.
So now we're thick in the road to WrestleMania. We are hot. We are driving over the speed limit on the road to WrestleMania in the fast lane, if you will. And on the road, Braun Strowman has been heavily feuding with Roman Reigns in recent months, interfering in just about everything Roman has done, and even costing him his latest Universal Championship match. So toss-up question. Is Braun versus Roman destined for WrestleMania, or should they actually go in a different direction? You know who's first.
No, I actually think that Braun and Roman is gonna probably end at Fastlane. I know that we already have that match booked. I honestly think, and I don't know who's gonna win that, and that will probably cost me a point. But I think whoever does win that match is probably gonna go against Taker at Mania. That's what I see.
That's what we're expecting, right?
I could see like maybe Baylor coming back and wrestling the Reigns or something weird like that. I don't know. I just really kind of think Strowman and Reigns ain't gonna go too much past Fastlane because one of those guys is destined for Taker at Mania.
Well, that's a shame because it certainly could be WrestleMania sized. What do you think, Jeremy?
Absolutely. I think the same thing. I think it's probably going to end at Fastlane. I think they pretty much set up Taker versus Reigns at the Royal Rumble. I don't see any other reason why he would fucking eliminate him and then Taker would stare him down and all that bullshit for
How would he
nothing.
stare him down?
You know, exactly. Right there. And, you know, it just wouldn't make very much sense. And I'm seeing, you know, there's inklings of, you know, the indestructible Roman Reigns retiring the Undertaker. So we'll see.
Ooh. How can you retire a dead man?
I don't know, bro. You gotta ask them.
You gotta ask them, dog.
I'll saddle up to my boy Mike Danzy and see what he thinks.
Fucking douche boys. With the shit from the Royal, at the Rumble, it was destined for Reigns and fucking Taker. It doesn't make sense for Strowman to go up against Taker, and they'll find something else for Strowman or somebody else for him to. Yeah, this shit probably ends at Fastlane.
So the fast lane is Braun's path of destruction. What do you think, Chris?
Definitely. I think Strowman, I don't know what he's going to do at Mania. I think it really depends, really, if like Seth Rollins is going to wrestle or not. I mean, it's definitely going to be Reigns and Undertaker. But I think, yeah, Reigns is going to win that match.
So there's a little bit of a consensus here. Oh, you think Roman's going to win that one?
Yeah.
I
You got to
think.
put him over to fight. If he's going to fight Taker, you got to put this guy over again. Over and over again.
Probably
Or
a
Taker-
dusty finish. Dusty finish.
Yeah, or does
Probably will
Taker
be a dusty
interrupt it?
finish.
Or does the lights go out, the piano hits, and Taker interrupts that match, and Strowman gets the victory?
Maybe Taker will lay them both out. It'll be a triple threat.
That'd be kind
It
of
doesn't have any piano. It's an organ, Dan. All right.
sorry. Keyboard, right?
Guitar.
It's a harmonica. Next toss-up question. After weeks of hype and titillating, stimulating photos, we've been promised that Miss Emelina will be back on Raw next week to steal our hearts once again. Do you like that little joke I made? Steal our hearts.
Is that because
Toss-up question. Where does Emelina and her beautiful chest fit into the Divas Revolution?
Well, I think they're probably going to coincide something with her debut along with Valentine's Day, considering it's like the night before Valentine's Day.
Oh, true.
Yeah. So, Mr. Fortune, myself, always being a lover. I don't know. I hope it's not a Brodus Clay where we get when we think we're getting like some big monster and then we got like shucking and jiving dancing dinosaur. It's very possible that Emelina is going to come out and be super sexy, or she could come out and troll us all and could be Right to Censor 2.0. We really don't know. I mean, the video packages seem to make it as if she's going to be more of a model than a wrestler, but we really seen her develop into a wrestler in her little run with Dana Brooke right before her injury.
Mm. Yeah, Jeremy, is she part of the Divas Revolution, or is she just another piece of eye candy?
Well, I mean, I hope they give her something compelling to do with all this hype and all these vignettes and bullshit. I hope we don't get fucking, Eva Marie 2.0 and she just never shows up.
Well, Eva's
Yeah, talk about Hype Machine.
They've wasted a lot of screen time and bullshit hyping this chick up, so I really hope they give her something at least marginally compelling to do.
What about you, Danzy? I know you're kind of into white chicks, so she must be looking pretty.
Yeah. She's gonna come out and she's gonna be sexy as shit for a couple of weeks. Then they're gonna push her ass to the back burner, not gonna give her any type of fucking screen time. Just to show her ass, so
Yeah.
not gonna get shit. And it sucks because Emma's good. She's really good at she's a wrestler, but fucking Nia Jax and Sasha and Charlotte, they don't give a shit. And Bailey, they don't give a fuck about.
Andy, 1 bonus point if you hit me with the Emma dance right now.
What?
Everyone gets bonus points for hitting them.
Man, why they had to take my girl away?
No, but how dope was it when they remixed her music? That shit was sick.
Oh,
yeah, when she was a heel again with Dana. That's the gimmick we want.
that might be
the
best music.
The only thing that made her heel was her dark lipstick.
Oh, right, because then she's evil. Chris, is she actually part of this revolution?
I think she's gonna make a big impact. What I really want to happen is like this whole vignette with her being a model. It's just a troll, and she just comes back as like her normal self. Before she got injured, she was like she was gaining momentum before she got injured. If you look at her career, she was like a joke being with Santino and all that stuff, and all of a sudden, like she's like, in my opinion, she's like a legit contender. Not for the title right away, but she's one of the best talented women on the division for sure. I think.
What do you guys think? Like the path to the top is? Who does she got to go through, or how is she getting there? Is it?
I think it's more about Sasha becoming a heel and making her a babyface in the situation, because they're gonna need more baby faces on the women's roster.
God, Sasha can't really go heel right now though. She's playing the total underdog.
Yeah.
But she's eventually gonna turn on Bayley. We all know it's gonna happen.
Yeah, she's got to make Bailey bleed or something.
Yeah, she'd have to. She'd have to go there. She would. She'd have to give Bailey some color.
It's more than pink and yellow and lime green and electric blue, crimson red.
Well, maybe she'll read one of Bailey's stupid poems.
Yo,
Rip that shit.
I don't think Emelina will be reading any poems. That's not what they're making her gimmick out to be right now. Quite the opposite. You can put her on.
he's sloppy.
You can put her on mute. It'll be all good. Final toss-up question. Your final chance to earn points here in round 1. This one goes outside the ropes a little bit, sort of into our world of podcastery, if you will, the IWC. So Aubrey Sitterton, if you guys don't know who that is, definitely recommend checking out his podcast and all of his media. He announced this week that he'll no longer be covering WWE in his weekly podcasts and shows, citing the McMahon's faithful support of Trump's administration, both in dollars and in positive media mentions. Aubrey said he canceled his network subscription and will focus his show on the rest of the world of professional wrestling. So there's plenty of content out there, right? Probably plenty enough to fill an hour every week. So a toss-up question to you guys. What would be more likely to get you to cancel the network and no longer contribute to the product? After all these years and after every single pay-per-view, Joey says, I'm not watching anymore. Fuck this.
Wait,
Not watching anymore.
Chris said that was for Cena.
Actually, Chris says that too. Chris would like this get out and when Cena enters the screen.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chris, spoiler alert, Cena wins this chamber too, so you might want to...
Oh, no. Oh, wait. Was that number like 11 or 12? Because I don't think 16. I don't count 16.
It was, yeah, the one before he fought the Miz. So,
Hashtag not my title reign.
Not my champion.
He was always a safe bet. He was a transitional for half those reigns. I don't care. None of them are real.
damn, so Atlanta took the L in the Super Bowl. They took the L at Royal Rumble for Atlanta. What's going to make you guys actually finally give up the network? The McMahons pledging their support and their love for the evil Fuhrer, Donald Trump? Or something a lot more likely like Goldberg squashing Kevin Owens and taking the Universal title and the ultimate SMH moment? Joey J.
There's probably really nothing that would make me unsubscribe from the network, since I pretty much have two accounts on the network. I have my main account and then this other.
See, you're now supporting Trump by proxy. That was Aubrey's whole point. He can't throw money into really.
That's okay, because I would just like to say to his point, and I just learned a lot about this from hearing Bruce Pritchard on Jim Ross's podcast. Trump is a very easy guy to work with. He was always very friendly to everyone backstage in the WWE. And there would have been no WrestleMania 3, there would have been no WrestleMania 4, there would have been no WrestleMania 8 or WrestleMania 9 without Trump, okay? If they didn't do WrestleMania at Atlantic City or at Trump Plaza in Vegas, there would have been no fucking WrestleManias then. So Trump has been an integral part of the success of WWE and WrestleMania, the brand of WrestleMania in its early days. So, you know, I think they need to relax with the whole Trump thing. And when Trump did the whole angle with Vince, I heard, and the head shaving thing and all that crap with at the WrestleMania that you and I went to in Detroit, you know, Bruce Pritchard, who was the one to book that entire angle or agent that entire angle and was assigned to be Trump's personal assistant, said that Trump was a very easy man to work with, and he was there early and did what he had to do. So, I mean, you got to just, like, leave the Trump shit alone, like, leave the politics out of it. We already knew the McMahons were financially backing Trump and being big supporters for him during his campaign. There's not really much that would make me cancel a network since I've been paying for it since the beginning. I always complain that they never throw a bone to the loyal subscribers.
All right, I hit you with the mute, Joe. Carry it out about Trump too hard. I already gave you 2 points about Trump. You're good. Dan's not feeling it. He couldn't have gone further away from the camera. I gave you 2 points though, dude. You convinced me that Donald Trump and something he did was worth 2 points. So you succeeded. Now you're muted for now, so Jeremy could talk.
Honestly, between the two, I would have to say if Goldberg squashed Kevin Owens for the belt and we got another Goldberg squash, I'd fucking be pissed. But I'm going to say the whole Donald Trump thing, like, I don't give a fuck about that. Donald Trump is in the WWE Hall of Fame, for Christ's sakes. Like, he's always going to be involved in something, in some factor. I mean, Linda McMahon is in his cabinet. I'm getting sick and tired of these fucking social justice warriors fucking, you know, trying to make a statement when they're really just riding the wave. You know, they're riding the Trump hate wave and trying to get views. You know what I mean?
Oh, can't fault you there. The hate wave is strong with this one. As we ride the hate wave to Southbury, let's give Danzy the floor because he's got something to say.
Dude, honestly, who gives a shit? It's wrestling. Who gives a fuck? Honestly, who cares?
Oh yeah, there was he cares a whole like hour 20 worth on this guy's podcast talking about it.
Jesus
Dude,
Christ.
he quit a job that I would give my fucking leg to do. Fuck him. Whatever. Go do your little fucking podcast. Go. I don't even know who the guy is, honestly.
He looks like
So,
bait
before
for
you
the wrestling
today,
fan.
I have no idea who he was. So he can continue to live the same life he's living with me not giving a fuck.
So, Joe, I'm gonna unmute you for this. If Aubrey Sitter, if Danzy has never heard of Aubrey Sitterson, what does that make him?
Booty. Irrelevant.
Exactly. Hashtag irrelevant. Maybe he should eat some bougios, cause
Shut
they
up.
make sure.
Jew ain't bougie.
Fuck you. I put that up. That's my thing. Kiss my ass.
Prove it. Prove it.
Give me
Yeah.
a point.
I could screenshot that right now, and it's on his shit.
Yo.
Chris Salentano
I've
wrapping
never
up
met
round one.
like niggas in my life.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I already canceled my subscription because John Cena beat AJ Styles at the Royal Rumble.
Real pissed.
You're just done off that. Yeah, I could see that.
Mine's already canceled. I'm not gonna be able to watch it. I'm not gonna watch EC. I'm not gonna be around.
Oh,
Canceled it.
come
Where you
on.
going, bro?
Chris, you just took a
canceled
minus
it.
2 on that one.
I canceled it.
You really did?
You're coming over. You're coming over.
Go, give him the creds from one of your accounts. Chris,
I mean, Dan.
He'll be over.
Let's
He's
be
even
honest. I'm
the
actually
most
watching it right now.
important.
I'm watching the podcast with Dean Ambrose. It's on right now in the background.
Chris, you
Oh,
need
he
to
lied.
Yeah.
He lied. Negative points. Negative points.
Yeah, no. Trust me, he got hit with some negative points. Chris, you need to cancel that. You need to cancel the Arizona
Yo, haven't you
Cardinals on your tablet watching during the pay-per-views. That's what you need to cancel. Trust the Cardinals won't be on Sunday Night Football this year, though.
Hopefully.
that-
Who's not watching the network right now? Shame on you.
What's that?
Shame, Germ.
I mean, I just don't want all that, extra shit going on. I'm trying to focus. You know what I mean?
I got that ECW on.
Round 1 in the books. Take a look at the scoreboard, boys.
What does it say?
Ah,
Can you see
Oh, look
that?
at that Mighty 11.
How does Mike get in the lead when he's just saying, "I don't give a fuck"?
oh, come on.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't come at me, doggy. With your 7-ass
Run it
points.
back, Jeremy. You'll have to run this one back and see that Danzy brought it in round 1. But here we head into round 2. Again, the lowest score will be dropped off the face of the earth after this game. They have to fight for their position back in our own little elimination chamber known as the Relevant Wrestling Roundtable. Round
For the record,
2.
I didn't cancel my prescription.
Your prescription?
You're going to cancel your prescription to the round?
Your
table?
prescription
You
to
can't do that.
WWE Network.
Round 2, again, around the horn style. So this format should be familiar to everybody. Round 2, a little buy or sell, a little either or, a little this or that. Make the case for buy or sell Seth Rollins and his knee injury. The diagnosis now is round about 7, 8, 9 weeks, which is round about WrestleMania time. Do they push to get him back in time? Do they push to have him on the card because he missed the show last year, and that was very upsetting for all of us. Buy or sell, Seth Rollins will be back in time for WrestleMania.
I buy it. I mean, Seth Rollins, he had his big WrestleMania moment a couple years ago when he cashed in the Money in the Bank briefcase, and he did wind up missing last year's due to injury. He really can't have a repeat. That would just be devastating to his career. Even if he doesn't have a match with H, he'll be there to fuck with him.
So okay, he'll be back. He'll be on the show. I got you. Joe, sit a little closer. 12 days is over your beautiful beard. There you go. There you go. The champ's got to look the part, Germ Zingus, will Seth Rollins be back for WrestleMania?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it too, man. I don't see him missing two WrestleManias in a row. I think he's gonna do everything within his power to be back on the card, not just fucking around. I don't think that the injury was as serious as they're necessarily trying to act like it was. I think they're just trying to protect him and make sure that he is okay for WrestleMania. But we'll see.
True.
That's good.
Danzy?
I'm gonna go with buy. I definitely think he is gonna be there. I'm not sure because I'm not really 100% sure how serious that that ACL is. But if it's really bad, then he's definitely gonna be at WrestleMania, just like Joe said, to fuck with Triple H. But I don't know if he'll wrestle. But if it's just like he could pull some John Cena shit and just show up, but like you keep him off of TV up until the Rumble is mad long, or the WrestleMania is mad long.
John Cena was never actually injured at any point ever because he's back like 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cena's only ever hurt.
Right. Actually, yeah, it's just
When
like
he showed up at the Rumble,
right.
like when you thought his ass was gone for mad long, so maybe he's just.
I came back in 2.
Yeah.
2 months.
And Chris, are we gonna see Seth Rollins make an appearance? Are we gonna see him on the card? Are we gonna see him fucking shit up at Mania?
I'm going to see him fucking up shit at Mania. He's going to come back.
So you're buying it.
Because from what they're
He
saying,
won't hold him out. He won't
I'm
hold
buying
himself out.
On the card, or
I'm buying it. I'm buying that he's going to be there.
Chris, you're the one who sent me the page when you told me Rollins is only out 4 to 6 weeks or 6 to 8 weeks. So
Yeah, they said that he's coming back. He's good to go for like they'll keep him out now, but he should be good to go for the show. I'm buying it.
Oh no, there's John Cena about to pounce on CM Punk.
Kill
Oh,
me
no.
now. Kill me now.
I'm gonna turn my own camera off.
it'd be kind of cool if like Triple H tried to like challenge him, thinking that like he wouldn't show up, and then he does show up. That'd be like pretty.
oh, that's good. That's a fucking good angle. Yeah, but wonder what match H is gonna have.
That's what I'm saying.
He probably won't wrestle.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
it might just be
wrestling.
like a beatdown. It might just be like a comeback and a beatdown kind of thing.
Right. H could cut a promo.
Yeah. Rollins would
20-minute promo.
rearrange his face with that sledgehammer. Buy or sell question 2. Speaking of Samoa Joe, the Destroyer, who took out Seth Rollins, buy or sell Samoa Joe will be on the WrestleMania card, and let myself clarify a little bit, not in the Andre Battle Royals. Joe will have a match of his own.
Oh, dude, I could definitely buy that. I mean, so far he's being booked perfectly. He's wearing the suit, being the Mafia hitman. He's already broken the Shield in 2 weeks. And unless he's facing Rollins in a match, or maybe that's a viable option for him versus Reigns or him versus Strowman. But there's definitely a match for Joe on Mania. He's going to get rewarded for being Triple H's Destroyer. And if he doesn't get rewarded for that, he's going to go nuts. And Triple H is going to put himself in a match against Joe.
Oh, yeah, that's probably more likely. Jeremy, what do you think? Is Samoa Joe? I saw you react. You were going to say, oh, he's in the Battle Royal. Done.
No. I mean, I was gonna say if he doesn't have a match, then yeah, in the Battle Royal. But I think he will have a match. I think he's too good not to have a fucking match. You know what I mean? Especially if Seth Rollins, the situation is a little bit more serious and he's not back. Joe is a fucking able hand on deck. You know what I mean? So they gotta throw him something.
True. It's he's ready for that opportunity. Danzy, what do you think?
He's gonna have a match with Sami Zayn. That's what I think.
Oh, I like that.
They're gonna give him a babyface that he could just beat the shit out of, making an example of. It's too early to turn him face, so they're just gonna let him go wild.
And they've been
He should have
giving
the same.
Sammy, right? They've been giving Sammy a little push.
He's like the only viable babyface that they can actually put him in a match with. He's like, everybody else has shit to do.
Yeah, good call. I could definitely see it going that way. But the man always with the prediction that's on point is Chris. So whatever he says is gospel. What do you say? Buy or sell?
Let's hear it, Chris.
Well, I'm buying that he's definitely going to have a match. Now, who is he going to face again? It's still up in the air. Again, I think everything hinges on really if Rollins is going to wrestle or not. He can fight Triple H, but like I even think Sami Zayn. I was going to say maybe Baron Corbin. I don't know.
Why heel versus heel in Raw versus SmackDown?
Nah. Chris did not bring it with that one. Jeremy, can we get a womp womp on the?
I don't know. Throw a name out there.
I don't even know. No, wait. I don't even know where's the one. I don't know.
Like a trombone.
That's a cool noise.
Danzy, you're kind of breaking up.
Oh, no, wrong one.
Yes. Chris just lost on The Price is Right.
I know. I am so bad.
Buy or sell? We got a tease. Not like when this guy mentioned ice cream bars. This guy? No, that guy. I can't point backwards into the camera. But the New Day once again brought up the topic of.
He who shall not be named.
Yes, right. Once again, we have the topic of ice cream bars sold by the New Day. So would you buy or sell those ice cream bars? And if you would buy, what would be their signature flavor?
I mean, personally, I don't think I would buy it, just like I didn't buy the Bootios, but I mean, I could buy the concept of the idea for kids. Maybe like it is them bringing back the WWE ice cream bar, and it just has print on it of the New Day, or it could be like
Unicorns.
cereal milk flavored.
Oh, that
Cereal.
Hey, dude.
That's very foodie, Momofuku style, Jeremy.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't personally buy it, but like Joe said, I could buy the concept. I'd say the flavor would probably undeniably be chocolate.
I couldn't say it.
Sexual chocolate,
Dang.
Mike Danzy.
Dude, they don't even like sell their shit in the store, so you would have to like order it. How would you even order ice cream over?
They just need a big freezer in Stamford,
Well, it
Connecticut.
could be something you buy at a live event from like a cooler.
True.
Yeah, could be like,
Fuck
yeah.
that shit. But I mean, if it was right there in front of me, maybe I'd buy it. It would be like a birthday cake, some fruity type shit. Birthday cake flavor.
Birthday cake would be hysterical, actually. That would be a dope birthday cake. A New Day. That would
Birthday
be awesome,
cake
actually.
flavor.
There's many possibilities for a New Day birthday cake. Guess who's getting a New Day birthday cake for their wedding?
He wants.
Yo, I would fucking throw up.
He wants the ice cream flavored birthday cake.
I
Funny
preserve
picture,
that
though.
shit.
Chris, you might eat the most
Forever.
cake of all.
Me? Personally, I'm selling it because I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh, Chris.
But like again, I could buy in it being like a product. I wouldn't personally buy it. Like I said, I'm lactose
Well, lactose
intolerant.
intolerant. I guess if it would actually kill you, or just
It just makes you go, dude. It just makes you
Make
go.
it poo a lot.
a lava toilet after that.
Pretty much.
Joe,
Make poops.
Shit stained bowls. Shit stained bowls.
Joe's running to the lava toilet right now. Oh,
He's back. Guess who's back?
Oh my god.
Bougios. They make sure.
They make
You ain't
sure
bougie.
you ain't bougie.
All right, so Joe,
Little poo.
the resident chef and champ on the staff, cereal milk, New Day Bougios, ice cream.
Cereal milk.
Perfect.
Hey, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen.
Buy or sell? Chris is selling John Cena as the #1 contender after Elimination Chamber. Buy or sell? A bit of a unicorn of sorts is at the Elimination Chamber in the fact that we have not one, not two, but 3 women's matches on what is just a 5-match card, I believe. So buy or sell a total of
6.
6?
Yeah.
Either way.
Tag team Randy, and then the
Yeah. Well, either way, 50% women's matches is still pretty remarkable. So buy or sell the different looking card at Elimination Chamber.
I absolutely love it. I was always a big fan of the women's division in NXT. Now you're seeing a lot of these girls being brought up. Throw a buzzword you will, women's revolution, this or that. You got like look at down how strong the women's roster is in NXT right now. Asuka, the longest reigning singles champion ever. They just signed Heidi Lovelace. They just signed
We're not talking about NXT. We're talking about eliminating
now look, if NXT has produced women that are main eventing and getting multiple matches on cards now, this is going to be really good for them. Hopefully, this is a sign of things to come. We don't see the ladies often utilized so much and taking this seriously, but involved in 3 major storylines. That's really great, and I am definitely buying this because if they can prove their worth on this card, then they're probably going to get booked more often on SmackDown cards. And after the draft, who knows who could be brought up. This is a good opportunity for them. I'm buying it.
Hold up. 2 points for you, Jeremy.
I'm selling it. I don't give a shit about any of the matches. I don't really care about any of them. I think they all suck, and I think women should be out of wrestling.
2 points for the LOL of the night, Mike.
Yo, when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh shit!" But nah, I'm pretty hyped. I like it. It's a good move. When SmackDown first drafted all their women, I was like, "Damn, they're good ones." But like everybody's developed nicely. They all got their own shit going on. People are better than what I thought, so it's a good thing.
Come on, Mickey.
Much friendlier.
Mickey
Opinion
James.
that's not as liable to be flamed on Twitter.
Man, fuck them
buying
hoes. I don't give a fuck about them nappy-headed bitches. You like that one? It's good.
There he is.
Told you niggas, huh?
There it is.
Yeah.
Trolled them.
True.
Oh my god.
It's ladies' night at Elimination Chamber. What do you think?
I'm buying it. I thought from day one that the SmackDown's women's division was stronger than the Raw's division. Other storylines, I'm more invested in their storylines than it is on Raw. More on Raw is just who's Charlotte going to face this time. The secondary feud is really like not getting much love on Raw.
Right. True. And SmackDown as a whole.
SmackDown ain't got that big of a roster. All the men are in the chamber.
But Chris, the real question is, and Chris, I'll be honest with you, there's one buy or sell question left, and you are in last place. You are on the hook to be eliminated, but I'm going to ask you a special bonus question here. Chris, of these of the women in the SmackDown women's matches, who would you most want to sit on your face?
Which one was it? Face? Oh, it's Becky Lynch.
What?
Yeah, Becky?
No, Alexa Bliss. Give him negative points, dog.
Nah.
No, he went for the redhead, so I gotta.
That's pandering.
I've been saying this since day one. And Dan's
He's a day oneer.
Hey, 11-11, make a wish, bro. Maybe you get a little.
I'm not gonna give Vince that story right now.
Hold on, I'm putting in the scores and showing you guys the scoreboard after round 2.
We have one more question, right?
Oh yeah, one more question.
Well, show us what we have so we know that we got it.
Yeah. Are you running the show here and can't keep track of all these screens at once?
Hey.
You're only taking care of 2 screens, so it's not.
Well, there's the one.
It's only one more than.
No, because I got the questions in a Word document too, and then the.
My cat calls bullshit on you. She's creeping.
Hey now. All right, last question. Buy or sell? Buy or sell? So here we are on the road to WrestleMania. We can sort of forecast the way things are going, and with the what's it called, Friendapalooza coming up on Monday, that
That's just gonna be.
that reeks of friend breakup down the road pretty soon. And I guess this isn't a foregone conclusion, but it sort of looks this way that Kevin Owens would probably end up being, playing babyface in that role. Obviously, the fans love him, and who's going to really give Jericho that face role right now? So are you buying or selling Kevin Owens, the dastardly break Sami Zayn's back heel, as the face going into this WrestleMania match in just really a few weeks? Buy or sell, Joe?
Nah, man. Maybe I sell it. I really don't see Owens as a face. Jericho's been kind of good with his trolling and with the list. I know the list gets a lot of face heat, but I don't know. I think Owens really needs to get that heel edge back, and this is a really good opportunity because so far he's been made to look like a bitch, and he needs to just come correct and knock the fuck out of Jericho.
Yep.
I'm selling. I'm selling Owens as a face. No face. I want PK Owens back. Fucking
Jeremy?
Yeah, I'm gonna sell it as well. I mean, as much as I'd say maybe they'd swerve us or something, but I'm gonna sell it. I mean, Jericho's got too much fucking crowd face heat. The crowd loves him. Everything fucking Jericho does turns to gold. You know, he's destined to be a face. And if Owens goes and fucking turns face after this title run, I think he's pretty much dead as a character, dude. Like,
Well,
he needs to establish himself. He's got to beat the shit out of Chris Jericho to do it.
that's a good way to do it. Oh, Danzy, you changed. Different look. Okay.
Yeah,
Buy or sell?
definitely sell. He says the fucking crowd loves Jericho. Anything he does, they're going to agree with. They're going to love it. And Kevin Owens just really, really needs to hurt Jericho, like hurt him. Jericho can't be at Raw for like a couple of weeks. He needs to hurt him.
It's a good way to put Jericho out so he can go on tour for a little while.
True. Yeah. It's.
Oh, you're right. Maybe they'll do that. But he needs to not be at Raw for a couple of weeks.
We've had him. We've had him around for far too long. He's got to be, wanting to leave again, as always. Oh, there he is on the screen too. Yeah.
I'm mad that they didn't.
Nice.
I thought him and Kevin Owens were going to take the United States title and make it like the Canadian title. I was kind of looking forward to that, and that never happened.
Yeah, right. Chris, with the last word, buddy, you need to come big here.
I'm selling it. It's Owens. I can't see Owens be a babyface, and even though they're supposed to be heels, Jericho's more the babyface in his heel role as it is anyway. Everyone pops for it. Everything he does. Jericho could be like a tweener. Like, he could just roll with it. Whatever he says, people just react to it anyway. He gets the biggest pop on Raw, arguably, other than Roman Reigns.
Yeah, he's had the biggest pop on Raw for a while.
Which is surprising, coming from like a veteran.
Oh, where you going, Nancy?
He still goes.
Going back to my couch.
You know what I say to that? Fuck your couch.
Fuck your couch. In Chicago, bitch.
Like
3 points, motherfucker.
Oh, I gave you points. You gave yourself points. You earned every one of those points.
Damn right.
And so after round 2, that was fun, guys. I think this new format works pretty well. Chopping it up. It was some good stuff from everybody. But it was particularly not as good stuff from one person who we've got to say goodbye to. But I will read the scores.
Get him the fuck out of here.
I'll read the scores in reverse order. Let the tension build a little bit. What do you say? So
get him the fuck out of here.
In first place, yeah, right. Can you not interrupt me, or does the tension have to build and build and build?
Take away.
Points. Take away.
With 20 points. In first place, Black Machismo, Mike Danzy. Los Ingonobles.
Affirmative action.
with 19 points.
Earned 10 points, bitch.
With 19 points, having a strong showing himself, the captain, Stone Cold, Joe Fortune, 19 points. In second place, heading into the break. Who do we have to say goodbye to right now? Who is the low man on the totem pole? The least relevant, if you will. Well, I'll tell you who it isn't. It isn't Jeremy Ambrose, who has 17 points. That means, Chris, buddy, we're saying goodbye here. Any last words for the relevant Twitterverse?
Don't let WWE blind you. Cena's not truly a 16-time world champion. All I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
Does not recognize.
Top guy Sell out.
Thanks for playing, Chris.
15-time loser, dude.
He's the first
15-time loser.
dropout, but hang with us, Chris. We'll need you later in the show. Yeah, don't go anywhere. Don't go jerking off or something. We'll unmute you. You might be able to chime in, but for right now, you got to sit in timeout. Yeah, he's going to go take a shit or something, but I would do the same thing. But round 3, here we go. Yeah, you guys didn't know what this one was in advance because, of course, it's an extra special knockout trivia question
Oh boy.
For the three of you, everybody will participate.
Phones away. Hands up. No phones.
Yep. Yeah. No Googles on the side.
Yeah, dead ass.
Good call, Joey. Oh, Joey's he's very clenched butthole over there. He's tight. Yeah. Oh,
That ass. Facts, bro.
yeah. This means a lot to him. So
I gotta get that double championship.
everybody will participate. It'll be a knockout style. So if you get one wrong, you're out. It'll be 3 points to the winner, 2 points for second place, 0 points for the first eliminated. Very simple with the theme of the event coming up on Sunday.
God damn it.
There have been 20 Elimination Chamber matches in history, including one tag team match. So knockout style, name the winners of all 20 matches. So that means in the event that, say, Hornswoggle won it twice, you would say Hornswoggle twice. There have been people who have won it multiple times. You need to answer every one of those times. Make sense?
So whoever gets the most.
Right, whoever lasts the longest, really.
So
Name the winners of all 20 Elimination Chamber matches, including one tag team. So not the individual members of the tag team, just say the tag team. Comprende?
Holy shit, dude.
It's so hard, dude.
You don't have to name all of them. You just go one at a time.
Still hard.
All
Yeah,
right.
because I don't know what like year coincides with which. I
Well,
can
I
name
You
the
don't have to
winners.
name the
but,
winners.
like,
You just have to name those who have won an Elimination Chamber match.
All right. Well, I think I know
So-
how it goes. Well, I'll start off. I know. All
No, you won't start off because
No.
Mike Danzig is in the lead with 20 points.
right. So he has to name one person, right?
Is starting us off. Who has won an
All right.
Elimination Chamber
Wait,
match?
so but how does it work? Like if somebody says someone, does that mean that the other people can't say that person? I don't understand.
Right, I will tell you if it is right or wrong,
I get it. I understand how
and we'll
it's
keep going from there.
We're just gonna name.
Oh,
okay.
okay,
So
so-
you're gonna keep cycling through.
Yes,
Oh,
Yes.
okay, okay.
And if you can't think of one or you get one wrong, you're out.
yes, I will. It's not a hard time limit, but I will keep you on a little time limit.
Okay.
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 Mike Danzig, who has won an Elimination Chamber match?
Triple H.
Correct. Joey G. We'll go
Edge.
in order. Danzig, Joe, Jeremy. Who'd you say?
Edge.
Correct. Jerm.
I mean, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say John Cena.
Correct. Danzig.
O'Brien.
Correct.
Ooh.
Joey G.
Undertaker.
Correct. Jerm.
Randy Orton.
Correct. Mike. Remember, if a guy has won it multiple times, they are on this list multiple times.
Oh shit.
Triple H.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
I'm giving them hints.
you're in the lead, so you get a little hint ski. Good for you. Go ahead, Joe.
Punk. CM Punk.
Correct. Hands up, no
Um,
Googles.
Didn't fucking. Didn't Sheamus win one? Fuck.
Really?
Jeremy.
Really? I thought he did.
Yeah, I thought Sheamus won one.
Nope. Danzig. You and Joe. Jeremy leaves with 0 points in this round.
Mm,
Oh boy.
10. 5, 4,
Mark
3,
Henry?
2. Say again.
Henry?
Joe, you got.
What if we all get it wrong?
You have to get one. You can't win on an L. You have to get one.
Shawn Michaels.
The winner of the very first Elimination Chamber match was the Heartbreak Kid
Ah.
and Joey's idol, HBK Shawn Michaels.
Oh,
Way to go, Joe.
Double champ, baby.
You didn't win. Yeah, you won round 3, bro. You-
I'm confident, bro. It's coming, double champ.
He's feeling good though. Danzy, you look sour, buddy.
Dude, I could have
A little bit, a little
swore
bit.
Sheamus won one.
I think Sheamus won the Rumble, bro.
Who
And
was unsaid?
Sheamus won the Rumble and the King of the Ring and the Money in the Bank. He did not win.
Elimination Chamber. Yeah, he's
he did
not
not
on
win Chamber.
the. So, Triple H won it a total of 4 times. You guys said it twice.
That's ridiculous.
John Cena's won it a total of 4 times. You only said 1.
Dude, did RVD win one?
No. Not according to Wikipedia, at least.
Well, Ricky's not wrong.
I don't know what kind of alternative facts you guys want to throw out, but according to Wikipedia.
Dude, I think I'm going through the Mandela effect.
Edge, another Edge victory. He won twice. Now we get into one time Bobby Lashley, Jericho, Swagger.
Oh my god.
Swagger?
The tag team wasn't said.
He did win that one. Fuck him.
Who was this? Who was the tag team?
New Day Rocks.
Oh shit.
Day
Oh,
Rocks.
wow.
And the final one, I believe the most recent one, was no longer with the company.
Kennedy.
He legally changed his name to Ryback.
Ryback won?
Yeah. I think it was like an Intercontinental title one.
Yeah.
Wow. Didn't even know that. Well, I did, but I didn't remember.
Wait,
Fuck
so that was
Fuck
20?
Ryback.
Putting together the scoreboard, who is going to survive past round 3 into our final pipe bomb round for all the marbles. Once again, Chris is coming back in to vote, and whoever drops out here has a vote. To go with my vote is best of 3, so there'll be no ties. Who is heading into the final pipe bomb round, but who did not make it past round 3. Well, got no more than 0 points in round 3. He needed to get some points, and he got none points.
Oh.
Would you be sadder? Would you be sadder if you lost or if he lost? Joe?
Would I be sadder if Jeremy lost or if I lost?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
I mean, you can sacrifice yourself. You can go Hulk Hogan and just go finger poke of doom and let Jeremy go on to the finals because you want to hear his promo.
Come on, man. I gotta go for the
It's too bad. I had a good promo, Dan. You're the ultimate loser here.
So you just get to go in on your green screen with the mask, cutting this promo right now because we need content for the Twitter. So that's what you can do for us. And you can also give us your parting remarks here. Because Jeremy,
My parting remarks.
just
I'm just
17 points, not good enough for advancement into the final round.
All right, well, I'm gonna. If I have parting remarks, I'm just gonna like say the gist of my promo. I'm gonna say, I think that the WWE has no idea what an incredible asset they have right under their collective nose, and I'm not talking about Chinese-speaking John Cena or 7-language-speaking Cesaro. I'm talking, of course, about The Miz. The Miz
Shut up.
is the
Look at him.
greatest. The greatest. He is an A-list celebrity. He is a movie star. He's got the best heel work we've seen since Phil Brooks walked out of the company. The Miz.
Good night, Jeremy. Spoken like a true loser. Go on and on about The Miz. Sorry, buddy. We'll just have to leave that as a cliffhanger for round 2 because we got to get to the real
Bye.
real contenders, real primetime players of the night. Mike, the Macho King Danzy versus Joey, Kent Falls, Sippin', Robo Trippin', Bong Token, Dong Strokin',
I love it. I love
and
it.
Joe Fortune.
Woo!
Going for the back-to-back belts, going for the back-to-back chamber victories. Guys, I know you prepared your pipe bombs in advance. You can't wait to hit the stage. You can't wait to drop the mic. I'm expecting the hottest of hot takes. Chris is like shaking in his chair over there. Jeremy's still a little bitter, but he'll come around when he hears what bombs you guys are going to drop, what bars you're going to spit. Danzy, can you center up your pretty face a little more on the camera? Because this is going to be some good stuff. We need to see. Danzy, can you? There was not what I meant, but okay, here we go. So, who's in? Oh, you guys are. Oh, Danzy's supposed to have 22. We actually have a tie, my bad. Doing too much at once. But that just means that Joey G, since you got 3 points in the last round, you get to decide whether you want to go first or second here in the pipe bomb round.
You know what? I'll go first. I'll just do it.
Who wants to go first? Joey G, the floor is yours.
All right, guys, here we go. Something I want you all to pay attention to in 2017 is the champ is here. Big men, guys, big dudes. We love big daddies here. We love big fatties and big daddies, big asses and big casses. All of that shit right here on WrestleFadeia. That's how we get down. We like big dudes. We like fatties. All right, Chris Hero, we love you. You broke the fucking ring ropes 3-4 times. That's fine, dude. Cassius, oh no. We want you to go all the way to the top. We want you to take out Bobby Roode. Keith Lee just got signed to Evolve. Dijak, he's on the way next. Sanity, Big Damo, big men are in this year. Guys, look how sexy Strowman looks. And the Big Show, I know there's your motivation right there, guys. If the giant Big Show can put the six-pack back, guys, look, big men. We're little guys, but I'm telling you, this year is the year of the agile big men. Mania, it's got a lot of big dudes on it. You know, that's what Vince likes. We just got to buy in.
He likes them big. He's not afraid to admit it.
Size matters this year.
Size matters is the hashtag of Joey's.
It's all about,
I like it. I like it.
It's all about the girth.
So Jeremy,
Yeah, okay. If you to go to Jeremy's point, if you heard on NXT what was said to
no follow up. It's a pipe bomb. You dropped the bomb. It was done. You let the impact. You let it sit. Now you gotta let it simmer. You gotta let Danzy think about it. You gotta let him think about how he's gonna bring it on this one. Danzy, the pipe bomb time is yours.
I got you, bro. Honestly, whatever his infatuation with big guys is completely beyond me. Don't understand it when they just brought back the cruiserweight division, so they're putting emphasis on smaller guys. But anyway, I don't give a shit. My main thing is, what the fuck is wrong with the SmackDown tag team division? Why? What the fuck is good with this shit? The tag team turmoil bullshit? What the fuck are they thinking? Just don't wait for this after fucking Mania thing. How about this? Turmoil shit again with the open challenge by American Alpha, and then out comes the fucking Revival, and then after that out comes fucking DIY, and then they fucking go on and they have a match at Mania, a triple threat for the fucking SmackDown titles. So that's the only thing that really pisses me off about fucking WWE right now. That stupid fucking division.
Well,
there's one thing is feuding with Authors of Pain.
Them. So,
if there's one thing we know about Mike Danzy, he goes hard all day, all night. But who went the hardest when it was time to drop the bomb? I'll unmute you now, Joe. You get to play with us now.
That's all right.
But, Jeremy and Chris, boy, I saw Jeremy. We made sure to put the camera on you, dude. When you hardly contain yourself, we have to vote to decide who is our winner tonight and who will go home with that replica belt.
Honestly, I loved what they both had to say, but I got to go with my man Joe. Danzy, if you fucking just kept going with that cruiserweight point and you counterparted his point off the cuff like that, then, you know, I would have probably gave it to you. I was going nuts. I thought
I wasn't coming for him. I was just making
about a counterpoint,
and then I had to
just
say my
counterpoint
piece.
him off the top of the dome. You came off the top of the dome with the counterpoint, dude. I would have got, you know, then you switched it up to the tag team thing and you kind of lost me. So I got to give it to Joe.
Feel you on that. Chris, it's a tough choice.
I agree with both of you, but you have a point with the whole tag team division. If we watch SmackDown, remind you that whole clusterfuck tag teams who came out victorious? The Ascension. That just shows how weak that division is right now. If the division, like the Ascension,
Exactly, dude.
That's just
winning matches like that.
The Revival.
So I
Oh,
know you
yeah,
guys,
I was waiting for them. I was marking for them, and then you get that. I'm like, yeah.
I know you guys have been keeping score. Everybody knows what the score is. 1 vote for Joe, 1 vote for Danzy.
Bam.
Me in the hot seat. Good thing I'm 1,000 miles away because somebody's coming to my door tonight and taking me out if I was that close still. But honestly, I mean, the hottest take was the funniest one. Yeah, I'm with you, Germs. If Danzy came off rip and just said, no, I'm just going to take what you're doing. And
then you're going to make it a debate. You didn't say I was debating him. You said I had to say.
No, but you had a good take right there.
But it was still.
Abandoned it.
Hey, but that's only saying.
Yo, catch me outside. How about that?
You're getting muted, buddy. You can't behave yourself. We know what it is, but I'll say it just to make it official so we can have that WrestleMania moment, so we can have the sound clip, so we can have the confetti falling. Your champion, Relevant Roundtable, the Godfather. Yep, cha-ching, cha-ching, the money sound.
Yo, second belt is on the way. Second belt is on the way. You'll see.
On the way from, the gold refinery, aka your bedroom closet. Beautiful. I can't wait to see what hardware you're rocking for the next show. Did I say hardware? Pause. I'll mute myself on that one. You're unmuted now. Danzy, you put up a valiant effort, my dude. Yeah, he's not taking it too well.
Yo,
You're a Cowboys fan.
fucking robbed.
Damn.
How'd you just rob me from like thousands of miles away?
Yo, you shot yourself in the foot, B. You had
I
it once.
supported you. I supported you, though. I supported you.
How'd you just come here and steal this out of my hand?
Danzy, you better be careful.
Where'd it go?
I'm coming for you. Gentlemen,
Where'd it go? Yo,
this format works.
next show I'm coming for that fucking title.
It's on the line, bro. The new title will be ready and on the line. Me, you, and we'll get a couple new contestants on here.
It's 24/7 or whenever we can all decide on whether we're going to show up at the same time. That is when it will be defended again. Yo, good night, guys. That was pretty cool. Can't wait to drop
and fucking hit us up if you want to get on. Whoever you are, if you're watching us and you thought it looked like fun, hit us up. You know what I mean?
The next competitor will take on Danzy, Joe, and Jeremy. Bye, bye, Chris.
I'm fucking pissed.
Danzy.
And I helped create this show, and I'm the first one eliminated.
Well, that's hangs on
We
you.
all helped create the show.
Yo,
Shut
Chris,
up.
you're my boy. You have my back.
Danzy.
Try.
Crystal people. Crystal.
Fucking
You were
tell
in
me.
WrestleMania, man.
You sent me a fucking promo shitting on my life, and then you vote against me. You're a dick. He has a shit on his
What
fucking
time is
head.
it?
He fucking beats me. And Dan, fuck you.
What time is it, Joe?
Guys, it's Vader time. It's Fadeia time. Thank you. Double champion. But you know what? Belts will be on the line. I'll defend the prediction school belt at Mania. I will defend the Relevant Roundtable belt for Fastlane. So, guys, get ready. Double champ. Follow us wherever we are at WrestleFadeia. Follow us, Relevant Rasslin. We're coming to you, Faded fam. Guys, what's WrestleFadeia? Where the Smarks? Go to Spark.
Joe,
It's Vader time. It's
Joe,
Faded time.
you need to put that as a chain around your neck for the next episode.
I will do so. I will be draped in gold, but the titles will be on the line over the next couple months. I'm defending champ. Defending champ.
Too cold to hold.